again. Glam Goat Mask Monday. And it's our best buddy with the peaches. Peaches. So we're gonna mask up today with an orange mask, and hang out, see what happens, and let's see what we got to talk about today. Okay, so today we are going to use this Pick Up and Go Fruity Facial Mask, orange moisturizing, refreshing facial mask filled with nutrients rich in zesty oranges and hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid. Blah, 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 blah. So, here's our mask, and it looks like this is, the brand is, it looks like Pick Up and Go Fruity Facial Sheet Mask is the actual brand. That's the only thing I see on here. So, yeah, let's cut this open and get it on the face. I like orange and I like rose hip because both of those things are very high in vitamin C. Vitamin C is a great, it's an antioxidant, it's a purifier, it's, sort of a little antibiotic even, and it generally helps with the spots on the face, of which y'all know I have many spots. Many spots on the face. Oh, she's a juicy girl, and it's gonna be, we're having the actual fun time. I can't find the edge. Like, I can see the edge, but I can't. Seriously. This is one of those that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Oh, wait, we got something going. Not sure exactly what, but there's whoop. I know, it takes like almost the whole video to just open the doggone mask, right? Like, am I the only one that's, mask unfolding challenged? Anybody else have these issues? Lord have mercy. Okay, so where's the eyes? Alright, so it looks like this might be the top. I don't know. Oh! So which side is the nose on? Alright. By golly. I think. Nope, this one side's not unfolding. Come on. Really? Really? Alright. And the eyes have it. Ha ha. I don't know about the rest of the face though. Alright, here we go. And it's doesn't smell citrusy at all, but it does have kind of a nice fresh bit of a scent to it. She's juicy. And it feels nice. It's not, it's not watery and it's not slimy. It's just a nice, a nice mask to it. Let's grab our cover mask and so it doesn't slide off our face while we're trying to talk here. Yay! Alright, she's on. What's our time at the moment? Wow, really? Took 4 minutes to do that. That's crazy. Crazy! So, I know, right? Like, oh, can you see? Okay, it looks like 15 to 20. Okay. it's, you know, I mean, I can already tell by the feel of it that it's just nice and moisturizing. It has a really nice feel to it. So there's that. So I had been working and working. We had another person quit, and so you know the one of the night people. Well, there's only two of us, so the other night person has to fill in for the. Thank God this person only worked 2 days a week, you know. But I'm scheduled for 7 days in a row, which basically means 7 days of coming home and sleeping and getting ready for work and going to work and coming home and sleeping and getting ready for work and going to work, which is ridiculous because I can't get laundry done. I can't get to the grocery store. I can't get anything done. There's no way I can do any errands if I'm working 7 night shifts in a row. It's not freaking happening, and I will be so sore and exhausted that I mean there's seriously a chance that it'll break me physically, and I'll end up not being able to finish out 7 days, which I have brought up to my manager, and he just doesn't seem to understand that someone in their 60s, even though I'm a good worker, doesn't mean that I can just freaking work like I could, like, when I was 30, It's, no, don't break the sue, Oh, have mercy. But, it'll work out in the end. I mean, everything tends to work out in the end, so that'll be fine. But, yeah. So, what's it like where you're at? Like for the jobs at the fast food places and the Dollar Tree and the Dollar General and the gas stations, these type of jobs, like, are you seeing that there's just not much help at these places? Or they're hiring constantly because the turnover is stupid crazy. I mean, it's not a career position, obviously, but people are staying for like 2 weeks and then they quit. Or here's the fun part: you have applications, they don't answer the phone. If they do answer the phone, they'll schedule an interview, but they don't show up. They show up for the interview, but they don't show up for the first day of work. I mean, just I'm sorry. This was not the general rule when I was entering the workforce. If you had an interview and you got a different job, you called and you canceled the interview. You didn't just not show up. What the fuck is that? People. It's like no one has any responsibility. Everybody wants to do what they want to do, but they don't want to be responsible for it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this is just people want to blame the administration. Yeah, well, this isn't helping. This is the beginning of the end. It's the people. It's the spoiled people, because there is nobody. There's nobody that's responsible enough to put in office. And the guys that are in office, they don't run the country anyways. Corporate America runs the country. They're there for 4 years. Things keep getting worse. Everybody wants to blame the president that's in there, but they change, constantly. So how is it, it's corporate America, because all corporate America cares about is corporate making money, They don't care about the people. So there's that. Woo. Woo. Yeah, so I'm doing a little ranty ravey here about that. The price of stuff. I'll tell you what now. we are having a hard time where I work at getting condiments, like ketchup packets. We haven't had ketchup packets in, I will bet you, 2 months now. And we keep ordering them, and they just don't come. We did manage to get mayonnaise packets, but no ketchup. Um, Coffee is looking like that might get kind of limited. You know what? Again, what's it like where you live at? Are you seeing where certain items are kind of getting a little rare, are so expensive that nobody can possibly purchase it? Coffee. The price of coffee has gone up just insatiably. Like it's insane how fast and how high the price has gone up. I went to buy a container of Folgers that used to cost me like $9.99. I used to be able to find it for less than $10, and now it's like $19. Are you serious? What? And this is not like, oh, a long time ago. This was like less than a year it's gone up that much. So, the price of things, certain things, has just gone crazy, I find that I don't have a lot of problems buying groceries because I don't buy potato chips and junk food and soda. And, we get cereal, milk, sandwich makings, ramen, and that's about it. Maybe some canned veggies, and that's what we live off of. Maybe twice a month we'll have something to throw on the grill. Other than that, nope. So it's yeah, it's crazy. And even getting something to throw on the grill. I mean, even if I have the money, I look at it and I'm like, I refuse to pay that much. That's ridiculous. I really need to get a new washer, and then I need to pay my property taxes, but I need to get somebody to come out here and revamp a lot of my fencing, and then I need to get some goats or a couple of cows or something to raise and have my own meat and milk, because it's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Anyways, so how many of you guys are planning on putting in a garden? Now they have, I was checking this out in Amazon for a friend of mine. They have these things that you hang and you put your soil in them, and there's like little holes on the sides where, or like a pocket basically, and you put your seeds or your little baby plants in there, and then your tomatoes, or I don't know, there's several different kinds of things, strawberries, there's several different kinds of things that you can plant in these, and they come out, but then they grow down. And the cool thing about it is, number one, you don't really have to have garden area. But also you can move it. So like, say you've got it hanging in an area that this month the sun here was really good, but now it's either not good, the sun has moved, it's shifted, I'm not getting enough sun, or it's getting too much sun. It's on a hanging thing, it's on a hook. You can hang it up someplace else, that's kind of cool. And while it's not like having a garden, I think it would be easier to take care of. It would be easier to keep the bugs and the, critters out of it. I mean, I do believe you're going to be able to keep, well, bunnies aren't going to be able to touch it. Squirrels are going to have a tough time. Bugs, like I said, you're not bending over, you're at eye level. So, you can inspect it and use your bug spray, or stuff in the soil or whatever you want to use, without having to be bending over, and even even getting the weeds out, there's just not that much surface area, so you're not going to have as many weeds. And again, it's at eye level, so you're not having to bend over to do all that kind of stuff. I don't know, I think it's kind of a cool idea. Like I said, I know there was several things that they mentioned. Tomatoes and strawberries were the two main things that they were talking about, that you could put in these hanging things. Now, I personally am allergic to strawberries and I hate tomatoes, so that ain't happening. But I know a lot of you guys would appreciate having fresh strawberries or tomatoes. Or like I said, go look it up, because there are several things that you can put in that was very interesting, very interesting. But anyways, so there's that. How long have we been on this? Okay, we've been almost 15 minutes, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. One of the things that I enjoy about this, besides the fact that it holds my mask on my face so that while I'm talking to you guys, the mask isn't like slipping off, but it like presses it in. So while I'm masking, it's like, pushing the product into my skin, which I find beneficial. And we're going to, we're going to use this. Arms, hands, yeah, baby neck, because, we got old lady turkey neck. I just had a birthday not too long ago. So now I'm old. Yeah, I turned 62. So I do feel like, even though I whine about my job, I'm blessed that I am physically able to, work. I'm blessed that I have a scooter and I don't have to pay the cost of having a car. Let me tell you what, maintenance on a scooter is next to nothing. When it rains, you wear a rain jacket. I mean, seriously. Actually, I have a snowmobile jacket that I bought on Amazon, because, you can get anything on Amazon. And I'll tell you, a snowmobile jacket is waterproof, it's rip proof. It's padded, and it's a pretty color on top of that. That was really a good move for, down here for the winter time, because, if you're on a scooter, if it's 40, 50 degrees, which, is warm for you folks up north, but it's still not weather that we're down here wearing shorts in. And you get on that scooter, you can drop that by about 20 degrees, because you're going, 30, 40 miles an hour down the road. So you've got wind chill factor. Yeah. And that snowmobile jacket, like, you can feel the wind hitting you, but it's like there's no chill. There's no coldness. It's totally not even nothing, So yeah. Super good. All right, well, there's a few things, I guess, to talk about. This mask feels really nice. I feel like it's definitely soothing. It feels like a moisturizer. Like my skin doesn't feel like I just did, like just a mask, and was it, soothing or not. It feels like I just did like a moisturizer. So that's pretty cool. I do like this. I would buy this mask again. What did I do with it? Here it is. I'm pretty sure that this was sent to me. I'll be damned if I remember who it was, but orange mask. Yeah, loving it. So guys, throw me some comments. Let me know what's going on in your life. In your neck of the woods. Is it getting cold? We had a cold snap, but then it started, it's warming up a little bit again. It's just comfortable here right now. So what's happening where you're at? What kind of a mask are you using today? And until next time, I hope you wake up dancing. Wake up dancing. Ba-boom, boom. Wake up dancing. Every single day. Bye-bye.